Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel. Forgive me, I have a cough drop in my mouth, so that might be a little distracting. I apologize. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the well wishes. I had a wonderful time with my family back home and just trying to get caught up in everything. If you would like a reading, you can go ahead and check the box below, and I'm going to go ahead and jump into this. So the first card that I have for you is the Hanging Man. Anytime the Hanging Man shows up in a reading, it is representative to me of sacrifice. And almost like, again, I know I bring this up a lot, but it's that feeling of not sacrificing what I want most for what I want maybe right now. So it is kind of putting things on the back burner, but for a purpose. It's for the greater good type of an energy. And then the next card that we have here is the Death card. Some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio. The Death card, though, is representative of transformation and change. It's the ending of something that leads into the beginning of something else. And I feel like this is representative of entering a new phase for a lot of you. It's a phase also of a lot of introspection, like self-growth. It's learning a lot about yourself. Your intuition is on high. This is representative of maybe an Aquarius also who could come into the picture. It could be that something is ending with somebody who won't commit. And there's this period of healing that happens. But it can also be representative of someone coming in. This healing is about balance, though. So even if it is that maybe you've been letting it affect you too much that somebody isn't committing, and that's going to change. Now you're starting to take your power back. It doesn't necessarily change the person per se, but it shifts the energy where you're able to gain your power back. Because then things start moving pretty quickly. We've got this fast-moving energy. Or some of you are ready to end a relationship, and it happens very quickly. Some of you may decide that you need to leave or end a relationship that's stagnated or that's not going anywhere. And that starts to happen very quickly. This could even be representative of moving away or travel. The Eight of Wands is an energy of very, very fast-moving communications. It could be internet, it could be long distance, but it could also be traveling somewhere. Some of you may even be toying with the idea of opening your own business or venturing on your own. Because the next card that we have here is the Nine of Pentacles, and it's directly under the Death card, which tells me that some people are consciously making a decision to be single, and that's what they want to do. Because it's like they want to find this long-term stability and feel like things have stagnated or they're not going anywhere. But I feel like it's an energy that's putting somebody to the test to make a decision. Like, because the next card that we have here is the Two of Wands. And so somebody needs to make a decision to act one way or the other. And so it may be that it's either you or the other person is in this position where you are recognizing that somebody's ready to move on. And maybe somebody ends up responding to that because they're taking it seriously at this point. Let's see what comes through here when we clarify. Again, I'm sorry about the cough drop. I was coughing a lot, so. Please clarify this Hanging Man here. For Cancer, for love, for November. Okay. Yeah, so you've got the Star card on top of this Hangman card. So this is representative of needing to be able to pull yourself back into balance and heal something. There's been some unaddressed issues that require healing. It's almost like that energy of somebody at their absolute most vulnerable. But the Star card is also representative of like a wish upon a star. It's that recognition that, wait a second, I know I'm worth this. Or I'm worth more than this. Or I know I need to do this. I need to assert this. It's almost the surety of who you are. And that causes a change or a transformation. Please clarify this Death card here. For Cancer, for love, for November 11th through the 30th. Okay, somebody flipped over. Let's see what it says. Yeah, on top of this Death card, we have the Queen of Cups. So that's you. this is this transformation that allows you to open your heart fully, I feel like. Because the Queen of Cups is representative of somebody who's very open. It's a very receptive energy. I feel like you're allowing a transformation to take place, and it's leading to a lot of healing energy for some of you. Please clarify this star card here. And some of you may have also, again, been dealing with a Scorpio directly or another water sign. Because there is a lot of deep emotion, but it leads to a transformation. I feel like it's a necessary transformation. Please clarify this star card here. No? Yes? No? Oh, that one wants to come, though. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands on top of this star card. And the Ace of Wands is a new beginning with action behind it. So like the star card is really coming into your strength, to yourself, this complete balance. And because it's this perfect balance of air and water with the star card, the emotions and the intellect are in sync, and now the action is behind it. So I feel like there are goals being set. There is a wish or an inspiration that comes to a lot of you, and it requires that action be taken. And it could just be, again, that energy of knowing what to do to get the response that you need to know what to do in the relationship. Please clarify this 8 of Wands here for love for Cancer for November 11th through the 30th, 2017. What is this 8 of Wands about here? Please clarify this 8 of Wands here. Okay, so on top of the 8 of Wands, we have the 8 of Cups. So yes, that's turning your back on something that you have invested in emotionally because it's no longer serving you. And I feel like that starts to happen very quickly. It's almost like an energy shift change right away. It's almost like taking power back right away. Even though it's not easy to do, it happens. There's action taken behind it. Please clarify this 9 of Pentacles here. And this is representative of progress because we're going from 8s to 9s. Please clarify this 9 of Pentacles here. For Cancer. For love for November 11th through the 30th, 2017. What is this 9 of Pentacles about here? Please clarify this 9 of Pentacles here. For love for Cancer. Okay. No. Yes. No. It didn't flip over. I'm not going to take it, guys, because I don't think that doesn't feel right. Please clarify this 9 of Pentacles here for Cancer for love for November 11th to the 30th, 2017. Okay. So we have the 7 of Pentacles on top of the 9 of Pentacles. So what it's representing is this patience. It's a patience that's going to be required to get to the point of this 9 of Pentacles, which is this, it's a very abundant energy. It's a long-term happiness, like a happy marriage, happy home energy. And it's saying it's just going to take some patience. You need to decide whether or not you have the patience. That's what it's saying. This is telling you specifically to evaluate whether or not you have the patience to do what it takes if you really want to try and make this relationship work. Because I feel like you'll have this enlightenment that will come in to tell you how to make the relationship work should you want to, but you'll come to a point where you need to make a decision about whether or not you really want to. Because it may not be, you may come to recognize that it's not what you thought it was, perhaps. Or that you underestimated yourself, perhaps. Please clarify this 2 of Wands here. Okay. We got a couple that came out. So on top of the 2 of Wands, we have the 3 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. So there's a lot. It's like the 3 of Pentacles is kind of the apprentice side of the master and apprentice. It's somebody who's learning a new way of doing things. Somebody who has a natural talent, but is learning a new way of doing things. And that can be difficult and challenging. And I feel like somebody has to make a decision about something that is pretty life-altering long-term, and that's a very stressful thing. And perhaps they're stuck at this crossroads, and that's why this hanging man is here, is because there's kind of this energy of things not moving forward. But they need to take action one way or another. Like, it's time to take action one way or another. So let me know what's going on with you. That's what's coming through right now. And you can shoot me an email or whatever if you have any other questions. I know it's kind of confusing because it leaves you on a confused foot, but I feel like it's saying that you kind of have control over which direction this is going to go. And you'll be guided on how to do that, but doesn't mean it's going to be without stress. It's still going to be difficult. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will speak with you soon.